hello. Where are the people at? Okay, is anybody on yet? No, nobody's on yet. Let's just adjust my tripod, make it more aesthetically pleasing. Hello. Okay, I think people might be coming on now. I've got one like, which suggests somebody's come on, so hello. Okay, got 2 viewers. Alright, we're good. We've got people on. So I'm currently getting some chocolate out of my drawer, but I'm going to be doing a live study with me. I hope you can hear me. Chocolate orange from Christmas that needs eating. Okay, yeah, we've got people on. Hello everybody. So I've not really done work today. Actually no, that's a lot. I did like an hour this morning, but it was like a complete fail because I literally got every question wrong. So yeah, but I'm going to be doing a bit more because obviously maths is not going too well at the moment, so I'm going to just do a bit more maths work and then I'm going to do some history work, I think. I haven't actually really got a plan, I'm just kind of going with it, seeing what happens, so you know, yeah. And obviously the purpose of a live study with me is that you guys can get some work out too and we can do it together, and it's like we're friends revising all together, even though I'm through a screen, but you know, we can pretend. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm going to be answering questions. I might take a break in, hang on, how long, I'm going to set a timer for 45 minutes to do this, and after that I can take a break and answer some questions. I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to put in a timer for 45 minutes and we can work for 45 minutes and then we can do a little Q&A and then we can do a bit more work, like, you know, whatever. And I've got a chocolate orange. Have I opened this yet? If I've not opened it, I'm not going to eat it, but if I have opened it, I'm going to, yeah, I've not opened it yet. Okay, I'm not going to eat it now because I do still feel a bit full. I had waffles for lunch, which isn't very healthy, but you know, we all have our off days. And I don't know about you guys, but this is the last day of my holidays, so I'm kind of depressed today. But I filmed 2 videos, so that's a perk, I guess. Have my times come up. Because my phone is filming with the back camera, I can't actually see anything that you guys are saying, so I'm going to come round. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. I think it's good that I have my phone the other way around though, because then I don't get distracted by it. Alright, so I'm going to set a timer for 45 minutes and then I'll do some questions for a bit and then I'll get back to work. Yeah, that's about it. So if you guys would like to grab some work out, I challenge you to pick the piece of work that you're dreading the most, as I did before. Why have I got so many notifications? Alright, yeah. We are going to go now. The timer has started. It's started now. Yeah, let's go. Actually, before I revise, I'm going to go get a glass of water because otherwise I'm going to be thirsty and distracted. Use that. Use the Mr. Bruff and then you'll be fine. My little sister just asked me if I wanted to help her with English language. No, Definitely not. I hate English language so much. And I'm a horrible sister, so, you know, I'm going to focus on myself. gonna work? Okay, 45 minutes is now over, so, you know, we can do a little Q&A for like 10 minutes, I don't know. What on earth? Okay, I'm gonna go to the top. How difficult was A-level maths on a scale? From 1 to 10, obviously it depends, like all the topics are different and it depends how hard you want to work and your natural ability, but for me I'd probably say like a 6 or a 7, so yeah. And then some topics are like a 4 and some are like full-blown 10 or 9 or something, so yeah, really just does depend, but it isn't easy. So, you know, if you're kind of doing average at GCSE, like you probably won't be able to do it at A-level. Can you please leave your Spotify account in the description? Yes, I might add it to my descriptions, my default description soon, but I don't know when. I'll write that down actually, because I do need to update my descriptions. Okay, I've got that noted down now. School starts tomorrow for me. Same, and I'm not happy about it. Don't you solve past papers? We just kind of do them, I guess. Right, I'm ignoring that. Who are your favourite study YouTubers? I don't know, I kind of like everyone for different reasons. Like, I don't want to name names because then I'll probably forget someone and then I'll upset them or whatever. But yeah, I do like a lot. What advice would you give someone who needs to revise a lot of science in a short period of time? Honestly, wait, I was going to say past papers, but if you're on the new spec then there won't be any. But do the practice papers and mark them and learn like the standard answers for them and just try and learn the specification, I guess. That's really all I can say because obviously I didn't do your GCSE. Which class do I find the hardest? Out of all of mine, I don't know, it really depends on the day. Psychology I find the easiest. Maths can be really hard, but history can also be hard, I think. I'd say I find maths the hardest, which is weird because it used to be my best subject, but I feel like I've kind of got worse at it just because it's a lot harder now and I haven't got the same teacher. Which subject have I improved the most in? During A-levels I'd 100% say psychology since I'd never studied it before, but then yeah, after that I'd say history because, you know, yeah, I just kind of regurgitated the mark scheme in history and now I actually have my own opinion, I can like justify it and stuff. How far are you into AS psychology revision with revision in general from mocks? Well, we aren't doing AS psychology, we're doing the whole linear A-level, but we've done, I want to say we've done 4 topics. Wait, we've done half of research methods, social influence, attachment, memory, most of psychopathology, so yeah. Wait, that's 5, yeah, 5 topics, but like minus like a little bit, so maybe 4.5, so yeah, I don't know how many topics there are in total, but yeah. Mock revision, yeah, not really started it. What I'm doing now is technically mock revision because this topic that I'm doing right now is one of the ones I said that I had to cover before mocks, but it's just a really easy topic that I should have known from GCSE, but I didn't really. Yeah. Hello. Which class is the most interesting? Psychology. Psychology is really interesting. I do find it really interesting, like how the mind works and stuff, and obviously it's kind of like someone tells you and you're like, oh yeah, well obviously, but like put it into words, it is really interesting. What maths are you taking at the moment? I think I'm doing pure maths at the moment, but I'm doing all three at once, although we finished mechanics for year one like last term, so doing stats and pure right now, and right now I'm doing completing the square because I can never seem to do that. Yeah, I'm also using this website called Dr. Frost that our teachers have forced us to use. I'm actually quite enjoying using it because I like working on the computer. I think I will get some more work done now, but I'm going to go to the loo, so yeah, study break, and then I'm going to get back on with this. No, same, I can't complete the square very well. It's like the coefficients at the front that confuse me, but I'm working on it right now. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back in case no one noticed. Hi.
Dinner will be about 10, okay?
Okay.
Hi guys!
So
Rhiannon's mum here.
hi. God. Great. Okay, everybody, oh, my ear's gone all weird. I think I'm going to wrap this up now because I'm going to be eating tea soon if you have my mum come in. And I finished what I wanted to do in terms of maths. I've got some history to do, but I'll do that later. It's fine. I mean, I hope I will. Yeah, I got 70% on the test. I think that's alright, considering I worked out where I went wrong on all of them. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this and keep doing whatever you're doing even after I've ended this. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, just going to tear these pages out. So this is what I've done. Go me, mathematician. Alright, I'll turn you around. There we are. There's 21 people on here. Oh my god, that's not an attractive angle. How many hours have I done? Like 1. Yeah, I was doing maths. Yeah, okay. Should I answer the questions? Yeah, I'll answer some questions. I might as well. I've got like a few minutes. What grades are you hoping to achieve for AS? I'm not doing AS, but I don't really know what I want to get in my mocks. I'm just gonna aim as high as I can and see what happens. Yeah. Do you watch Perks of Law? Me and Laura are friends, so yeah. Do you own mild liners? I mean, I was using one, so yeah, I do. You are so motivated. How? I am not as motivated as I look. You have only seen me for this 76 minutes today. For the rest of the day, have I done anything? Not really. So yeah. But like, I may look motivated in this clip, but I'm not like as motivated as I look. I just want people to know that, because yeah. I've got year 10 mocks in 3 weeks. How much work should I be doing? I think it depends on how well you think you could do now, like how much work you think you're going to need to put in. I think year 10 mocks were like a turning point for me. That's when I started revising properly. Like that was the first time I fully tried in school. And I think they are a really good opportunity to like help you learn what methods work for you in terms of revision, and then actually put them to the test. So yeah. But how much you should be doing, maybe 1 or 2 hours a night, and take a night off if you feel like it. Remember, they're not that important, they're just really useful for you to be able to learn what methods work for you, make yourself some revision resources that you can use next year. And yeah, they're just a good opportunity to find out where you're at and in year 11 what subjects you should focus on. I don't think that's my mum, considering she spells it with a U. And my mum isn't called Flip Flops, so no, I'm not supposed to be revising because I've finished and I'm going to go for tea. But thanks, Flip Flops. Do you prefer Stabilo Boss highlighters or mild liners? Don't really know. I don't really have a preference. I mean, there's just highlighters. As in these ones, I think I prefer these just because they've been around more. I've used them for longer, like, you know, I've had them since like what, year 8, so no, I've had them since like year 4. I've always used them. So these, I just bought them because study YouTubers seem to have them, so I was like, let's jump on the bandwagon. But yeah, Stabilo Boss all the way. Sorry. Are you going to do any more revision this evening? I kind of need to do some history mind maps because I've got an essay and today's the last day of Easter, so I do need to get that done tonight. Don't know if I will because I've got 2 frees tomorrow to do it in, so who knows. Because I'm not sure how is the most effective. Would you consider doing a real-time study with me video in the future? I mean, I guess this kind of was a real-time study with me, just kind of done live. I don't know, I feel like it, on my Wi-Fi it would take way too long to upload, like an hour video or whatever, so I'm better just doing them live and doing them like this. And also my camera only has an hour's worth of storage, so I can't really keep up the keep the, I don't know what I'm trying to say, that amount of footage in my camera. How many hours do you study on the weekends during GCSEs? I honestly don't remember because it was a year ago and it was just such a massive, like, intense thing, and afterwards just forgot everything. I have got a weekend study with me on my channel from GCSEs if you want to have like an idea. I think probably 4 hours a day, if I'm being honest. Like, I would do that's probably about right, yeah, about 4 hours a day. I didn't do like 8 hours or anything like that. I didn't overstretch myself. I just kind of worked how much I knew that I would be able to. Yeah. When do you go back to school? Tomorrow. I'm from Spain. Hello. How are you revising for psychology? I find flashcards pretty good. Like, I kind of make my essay plans on flashcards so that I can use them as flashcards and essay plans. And practice questions, I guess, are pretty useful. And I like using StudyRocket as well. Any tips to maintain information from your notes? I don't know, I feel like I'm lucky in that I remember information quite easily, but I think just revisiting them, like looking back on them every now and then and doing some questions with them, and just utilising the information, like keep going over it and over it in loads of different ways, and it just adds meaning to it and it puts it in your long-term memory. And yeah, and drawing some little pictures on your notes if that helps you, if you're a visual learner. They can act as retrieval cues to make it easier for that information to be recalled in an exam or whatever. Psychology. Honestly, I can't wait for these GCSEs to be over. I'm so tired from the revision. Yes, remember, you've got 1 month left, as you just said, and then you've got summer. It's all chill. It goes so fast. So, like, after Easter, the build-up was like really slow and I was like stressing about revising, but as soon as I actually start, they go so much faster. I think once the GCSEs start, it's a lot less stressful because you know that you've been in one, you're like, okay, it's not as bad, and then you start ticking subjects off that you've done and you don't have to revise for that subject anymore, that subject, and even though time's ticking closer, you kind of feel less stressed. I think once they start, it's a lot better. How are you coping with psychology? It's alright, I don't mind it. I think it's my easiest A level, but that's because I'm doing maths and history, so yeah, it's just the remembering everything. Other than that, it's fine. And I think I'm gonna have to go for tea now, so I will see you guys later. Yeah, I'll have to go for tea now. I've got risotto, so I am so excited. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye! Didn't end.